trying to balance motherhood and my small business and my personal life, everything in general, it is a lot. And so I find that in small moments like these where I do get that chance to make myself a really good personalized matcha, it means the world to me.
Oh, child.
Leave it. No, don't turn it off.
What time is it? Tell me the time.
3:30.
3:31. Are you sure? 3:31 for 5:31. Okay. The flame is perfect, you guys, and I'm so happy because this is exactly how the flame is supposed to be looking. It's not supposed to be high. It's supposed to be giving you a nice V shape that you're seeing right there. So that is perfect already. Now we're going to be waiting for 2 hours to see if we get a full melt pool right across the vessel, because that is the aim, as well as we need to see how well this is smelling up my apartment. And as you guys realize, this is a very small candle, so it's not supposed to be in a big area. So I'm just testing it in my kitchen, and I know that I will be getting exactly the scent that I want for just this space, right? So this is my mini candle for one of my very loved candle scents, and so we're testing this out. It is very much going good, and in the next 2 hours we will see how well it is performing.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, so our candle is at a full melt pool exactly 1 hour after. I started this at 3:33 and it's now 4:26, so it is still burning pretty lovely. This is exactly what you want, to know that within an hour to 2 hours, based on the fact that this is a way smaller candle. Loving this for me, you guys. I'm so excited. What this means is that the wick is perfect for this candle size. I've always heard them say it takes a brave heart to take on more, even when you already have a full plate. I am doing a test batch of my sample cake cups for my small business as well, and I must say that as much as I'm overwhelmed with having to do the candles and taking care of my children along with myself, I am finding so much joy in just knowing that I'm able to do all these things from my small New York City apartment. I once felt as though I was no longer able to carry out my dreams based on the fact that I just went through a divorce and so many things changed in my life, but just having to face the reality of knowing that I have to stand up for myself and I have to chase my dreams, then this is something that I must say that I am so happy that I'm in this era of my life where I am putting myself first, even though I have different different aspects of my life that I also need to prioritize in this season. So while on most days when I do find myself questioning if I'm making the right decision in doing all these things from home while also being a full-time stay-at-home mom, this is really sentimental to me after going through so many major life changes. And this is where reality steps in for me, as I feel as though most people don't talk about the fact that when you are a woman that have to do it all, how tired you get from having long nights and early mornings. Even though last night I spent most of my time decorating my cake cups for my new small business that I'm running from my home, I find that I still have to get up early the next morning because I also have my children to take care of. Now, even though sometimes when I wake I have to run straight into motherhood, I'm learning to take it slowly with myself and ensure that I do simple things to myself for the morning, like my self-care. And as I mentioned, doing this first thing in the morning sometimes can be a big challenge, as I find that when I do stay up really late in the night working on my small business, most of the time I wake up the exact time that my son needs to get ready for school. Now this really sets me back in terms of pouring into myself for that day, but I'm learning to realize that it's all about balance. And so as I go forth on this new journey where I am embarking on my new small business while embracing motherhood, while in the process learning how to take care of myself, I have learned that giving myself grace is the most important asset that I can forward to me as I work through these many different aspects of my life.
Come here. No.
So if ever you believe that this is easy for me to balance motherhood, my small business, while going through so many personal life changes, I want you to be very much mindful of the fact that it takes a lot of prayer and connection with God in order to really fulfill this side of my life on a day-to-day basis. By no means am I saying that this is easy, and I don't want you to get that narrative, but the fact that I'm willing to make it work in terms of following my dreams while also being a full-time mom, I want you to be encouraged also, where if you are struggling in balancing both, that you are going to make it. It is going to be okay. And that's why you need that motivation from Octavia to follow through on your dreams.
morning. It is Sunday and we're having ourselves a lovely chocolate matcha with some lavender whipped cream. This tastes so good, you guys. I have no idea just yet if the chocolate matcha will be on my website, but I wanted to try it out and it is tasting so lovely. You get that rich chocolate flavor with that nuttiness from the matcha, girl. Yes, this is definitely doing the do. And I did not add any sweetener to it. I just used the lavender whipped cream and it is such a perfect blend. The perfect starter to my day because I have a lot of stuff that I have to get done, trying to balance motherhood and my small business and my personal life. Everything in general, it is a lot. And so as I always tell you guys, a cup of matcha or a glass of matcha is not just a caffeine boost for me. It is definitely one that keeps me grounded. It makes me feel good within myself. I don't feel like I'm on edge as much as I would feel if I do drink a cup of espresso. No, matcha does not do that. It keeps me so mellowed. It keeps me like on a good vibe boost and I love that for me. So I'm making sure that I start off my day with a really good cup of warm matcha. I did not feel for the cold matcha this early in the morning, so I decided that I wanted to go for the warm matcha in my She Is Strong mug. Proverbs 31:25. She is strong. So I really do need this motivation this morning to get me through everything that I need to get done, because the reality of having to run a home business while being a full-time mom, it is a lot of work. It is non-stop. It is 24/7. Taking a break is like next never. And so I find that in small moments like these where I do get that chance to make myself a really good personalized cup or glass of matcha, it means the world to me, you guys, because I know the impact that it will have on my body for the rest of the day. So we're going to go finish this. I have my son's hair to trim, baby girl to comb her hair, we have dinner to look about, still have to do some business even though it is Sunday. Like for me, there are no day offs. So many stuff that we need to get done this Sunday and we're going to dive right into it. So girly girl, cheers to you. So let's go do what we need to do and I will chit chat with you some more, okay? And yes, I do trim my son's hair, for which I have been doing for the last 3 years. He has been that little boy who has a very sensitive sensation to his head once that it's time for him to get trimmed. And so I find that I'm the only person who he does not scream and yell and get all fussy over with when it's time for him to trim his hair. This is something that I have grown to learn to do as a woman also, that I have not really wanted to do, but I had to do it because of circumstances that I wish not to discuss. But as we go on in elevating our lives, I have also come to realize that us as women hold so many potential inside of us, and it is just us who needs to find that courage in understanding that if we believe in ourselves, we can really go above and beyond in not only fulfilling our dreams, but ensuring that our little ones that we have around us is seeing that we are doing the work also to become that utter best version of ourselves. And so yes, while on most days I really do feel like I need that break in order to just focus on myself and my small business, I realize that my children are my biggest motivation in pushing through with following with my dreams. I have come to realize that many women stay in their survival mood while just focusing on their children and putting their personal dreams and aspirations on the back burner. But I have made a dedicated promise to myself that my children will grow up to see a very healthy-minded woman that they can call their mom. And so pushing through every day is more than just a motivation for me personally. It is a motivation in ensuring that my children see the best in me while also seeing the reality of what it's like when I have to focus on taking care of them while also pushing through to follow on my own personal dreams. So while for you this may be very funny, this is the time of my day when I feel the most accomplished, and it's when I am able to get dinner on the stove. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I have struggled in balancing when I should stop pouring into my small business and ensuring that I'm actually eating on time. So this Sunday, I made sure that I went ahead and I started dinner earlier and leaving my small business for when my children actually go to sleep later on tonight.
Being a single parent household, I can say that the beauty that I've learned to discover in all of this is to realize that you have the capability to make your household go exactly how you want it to go. And so as I'm in this era of just learning how to balance and prioritize things on different times of my day, then I must say that I'm so proud of the fact that I am not only accountable of the things that I need to improve on, but I'm also giving myself grace while praising myself for all the things that I know I am doing, because all of this, I must say, is very much new to me. Because if you have watched any of my videos before, then you would have known that I just went through a divorce and ended a relationship that was very draining to me mentally and emotionally. So as we have reached the end of another sneak peek into my life, I do hope this video has motivated you to not be afraid to make uncomfortable decisions, because I promise you at the end of the day, you will see the beauty of it as you go forth in becoming that utter best version of yourself, even if you are also a full-time mommy. My name is Octavia, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye now.